Good morning. Today we woke up early this morning and we are at the airport and we are going to Indianapolis to see Caitlin Clark, and then we're going to head over to Chicago after the day and we're going to have a fun day. So we are about to board soon. We are Group A, so I'm excited to see what it brings.
What about you, Jasmine?
I'm excited to just go see Caitlin Clark and travel.
And if you don't know who Caitlin Clark is, she is a WNBA basketball player. She's the rookie of the year.
She's a very popular one.
Yes. So, let's go.
All right, girls, so we have officially landed in Indianapolis after we took our flight. An early morning flight, super early.
I'm still tired.
Yeah, we got up at 3 o'clock this morning, but they did well. I will give the girls some credit. They got up and on their way, and we got to the airport. Had to wait a little bit longer, I think, than we even anticipated for 5 o'clock in the morning, but had a good flight. We have landed. We picked up our rental car. Yeah, it's a nice little car. And we have made our way for brunch here in Indianapolis because it's 9 o'clock in the morning.
And we haven't had breakfast and I'm starving.
That is true, that is true. So, what are your first impressions of Indianapolis so far? I love the airport. The airport was really nice.
Yeah, the airport was
it looked
nice.
Good.
We kind of went into parking because we needed to park the car and it was kind of sketchy, not gonna lie.
So we're gonna head over and try to get some brunch. Jasmine, what was the name of the place?
Cafe.
I don't know how to
Patula. So, and I don't know if you can see her in the background, but the whole reason we're here is behind us over here. Let's see if we can zoom in. So she's back. Yeah, she's back there on the wall. So we'll be doing that later. We don't really have a plan for today. So we're gonna go get brunch first and then we will see where the day takes us. Yeah, maybe sleep at some point. All right. On to brunch.
I'm so hungry. Let's go.
She doesn't know where she's going. She just went the wrong way.
What way? Okay.
You know where we're going? Let's not lose our minds, okay?
Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun trip. Here we go. So wait, Janelle, you've never heard church bells before?
No.
Oh, yeah, there you go. They're coming from over there. But yeah, about every hour, sometimes 15 minutes, they'll go off. Okay, well, we're on our way to breakfast. But real quick, while we were headed this way, we figured we'd actually come and take a look. So this is one of those like skyline style billboards of people. We don't really have those athletes in Orlando. Maybe Paulo or Franz will get one. But let's go take a look.
Watch your step.
It's like, I think we're close. All right, well, Jasmine at least got us in the right direction.
I followed the map.
Here's the billboard right here. Kind of cool.
I'm excited to see her.
You're excited to see her. You're excited that you found breakfast.
And I'm excited to see Caitlin Clark.
Oh, okay.
But I'm proud I did this.
Yeah, I told you you're going to learn how to navigate on this trip.
I got y'all.
We're so lost. All right, to Jasmine credit, she found it. She found it. Cafe Patuchan? Something. Yeah, we keep saying Portello's, but that's not it either. I don't know where Jasmine's going. Okay, we found the front. We're gonna go that way. All right, kiddo, excellent choice. What do you think about it so far?
It's good.
Yeah, how was the menu selection?
I liked it. Like, I feel like there was a lot of omelets on it.
Yeah, it's a very brunchy place. I mean, not bad. Now, Bess, what do you think so far?
The smoothie is giving vibes.
The smoothie is giving vibes. All right. Well, hopefully we'll get our food soon and start our day. They were dancing because there was, what was the song that was on?
Princess Diana.
Princess Diana. So they already knew the song. And Nellie's is in heaven because she's got the little smoothie there. Hopefully she eats her breakfast. Hopefully.
I'm starving, I will.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, the food has arrived. Janelle, how are you feeling about it? Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I know. What'd you get?
I got the waffles with fruit and bacon. The fruit came with it. Then I got butter and syrup.
Okay.
And I still have my smoothie. But
Oh, you still got your smoothie? So Jasmine and I got the cinnamon French toast, or the French toast on a croissant with bacon. Jasmine, is it good? All right, so can I go ahead and eat mine?
Because I'll eat it.
Oh, you'll eat it? Okay, well, let's see if she ends up eating it all. But it does look really good. It's also very quick. I liked it. Oh my God, Jasmine. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. The croissant.
So good.
It is. It is outstanding. 10 out of 10. And how about yours, Nelly's? 10 out of 10?
yes.
I don't know. I don't think that's 10 out of 10. Her reaction is not the same as our reaction. Our reaction is 100% 10 out of 10. That just looks like a waffle.
Our reaction was like ratatouille when he mixed the chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. You're right. It's what, Jasmine?
Yeah. When ratatouille mixed it, the pineapple and strawberry, and put it together, that's our reaction.
Yeah.
Who was created?
I also wanted to call out them for such a fantastic fruit cup. I don't see honeydew. I don't see cantaloupe. No wasted fruit in there. Actual fruit that people are going to eat. Blueberries, strawberries, pineapple. That is how you do a fruit cup. None of this wasted fruit stuff. Janelle's going to town over here. Oh, she didn't like that one. See? You know what face I haven't made a single time I've had this croissant? That face that you just made.
That's because I don't like. I was trying the whatever this is called, and
Syrup?
I didn't like. Yeah, and I didn't like it.
Oh, okay. But A+ for the fruit cup selection as well. All right, we just finished breakfast, and we were going to do something about recapping it, but Janelle got distracted by what, Janelle?
A big leaf.
A big leaf. That's all it took was a big leaf. And we've derailed the day. Aren't you excited for the big leaf? So what'd you think of breakfast?
Oh my God. I would travel here like 3 a.m. in the morning just to eat that and then leave. It was so good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Stop putting the leaf behind. It was so good. I get like 10 out of 10. Would recommend. It was amazing.
So do you believe that our server story that her husband really was from Orlando and knew where Claremont was
Yeah.
and worked for Disney, or do you just think she made that up?
I think it was true.
You think it was true?
Yeah.
I don't know. She was really nice. So our server told us that her husband was, like, we said the girl said we were from Claremont, and our waitress replied back, "Oh, my husband is from Claremont and knows of Orlando and used to work for Disney." And the more I thought about it, like, that was kind of a really weird coincidence that we were all from the same places. But then she never brought it up again and left. I feel like that was just a nice way of saying, "Oh yeah, let me start a conversation for a good tip." That seems like a trick.
Yeah. No,
Because she didn't talk about it at all beyond that. I would feel very weird if I knew of a place somebody was from in Indianapolis and then didn't bother to talk about it anymore.
No, Aunt.
And this one's dancing to a leaf. We came all this way to take off our shoes and play with a leaf.
We're tired, okay?
All
This is
right.
us acting tired.
Now, what do you think of breakfast?
I like it.
I like it a lot. Okay, thanks, Nail Bells.
It was good.
What did you think about breakfast?
I thought it was fantastic, actually. You did a very good choice.
I did amazing.
Yeah, you did good. You're 1 for 1 on food options. But now we're gonna wander around and figure out what this building is. And then kind of our next plan. What? What?
Can my job be find food options?
Well, you might strike out from time to time. But our next take is going to be going to, there's some sort of square statue that we're supposed to go see. So we're going to go check that out. It's like a roundabout statue. We'll learn more about it and figure out what this building is.
I'm actually gonna blow them. Can I put this leaf down?
You could have put that leaf down 4 hours ago.
Can I rip it?
The girls were wondering why there's steam coming out of the ground. Jasmine's convinced it's gonna blow up. The turtles are cooking?
The Ninja Turtles are cooking.
You just said the Ninja Turtles are cooking.
Yes, cooking food.
Oh, that's not how I took it.
That is not how I do it.
Yeah, I didn't take it that way.
What did you all take it?
We thought the turtles themselves were being cooked. Oh, oh God, they're running off. It is hissing. Alright, well, I don't fully know why it was going up either. Maybe somebody can tell us in the comments why there's steam coming out of the ground. But,
Turtles are cooking.
No, it's gonna blow, that's why.
Alright, so we're just continuing on around. Indianapolis, are you just on fire underneath and we don't know about it? I mean, this is a cool little statue over here. I think it's dedicated for firefighters. But then the sky is also on fire. This pipe is smoking. Well,
Smells like food.
at least Jasmine's going to stand next to it. We're safe. I don't know what that smells like. I don't know if I want to continue to smell it.
Smells good.
Okay, so we just saw a sign. It's the State House. It's the Supreme Court, the State Supreme Court. There's like a state educational center. The girls really wanted to go to the educational center. First day off from school.
Did you see my brain like 2 seconds ago?
I haven't seen your brain since 2023, I think. Maybe 2022.
What?
When did you go to middle school? Yeah, there you go. That's the last time I saw your brain.
Wow.
All right, up ahead, this is the Soldiers and Sailors Monument. So we're gonna go take a look at that real quick. Since it was on the list of things to see, but I think you just walk or drive around it. I don't know. I don't really think there's a lot to it, but we're gonna take a look, see what we see. All right, so here's the monument from a little bit closer. I mean, it is really tall. It's kind of cool looking. We were just discussing, I don't think all of this stuff is supposed to be here. They probably had some sort of event because the Indianapolis 500 was this weekend. Plus they've had the NBA Finals or NBA Eastern Conference Finals. So my guess is they were using the space for something else. But we're gonna go up and take a little bit closer look at the statues and see what we can see. I mean, I guess it's pretty awesome that the road is closed and we can just walk right up to it. I don't know if you could do that beyond. But for us today, it is. Go ahead, Janelle, hop in there, see where you end up.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't do that.
I want to jump in the water.
You want to jump in the water? I mean, the water is very blue. That is very nice looking. Oh, you got some cannons up there and some ships. Looks like the mast of ships, or the bow of ships. So the bottom one is the cannons. The top one looks like it's the bow of a ship. Neat. Going on these little side statues over here, you've got some buffalo or bison, not sure which one it is. And then some bears holding up this ring looking thing. And then a lot of birds have made their nest way up there. So, but this is cool. I think the girls are saying the buffaloes have water coming out.
Yeah, come.
What is it? Oh, it's leaking out.
The water's cold.
Oh, it's so cold and warm.
Yeah, you're up north. Things are cold again.
This is north? We're up north?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that feels so nice.
That's really nice.
Thank you, Mr. Bison, for letting us have some of your spit coming out of your mouth. And they're continuing to play in it. Oh, kids. Love them. All right, so yes. The ships and sailors and soldiers monument. Janelle's walking up the steps. Not the first girls I see that are here for Caitlin Clark. Janelle's doing something. I don't know what she's doing, but we're heading up the steps. Do you think she has any idea that all these office buildings can see her dancing on the stairs right now? She's doing something. I don't know. But she's done. That's moving on. So for perspective, this thing is actually really, really tall. I mean, there's the girls, and it just keeps going up and up and up. It's really tall. Kind of neat. Okay, I know I've kind of interchanged them a couple times, but it's the Indiana War Memorial Soldiers and Sailors Monument. So just right in the middle of the road. I mean, you can see it's basically just a big roundabout that goes all the way around, and you're kind of just in the middle of the city. That's kind of neat. That doesn't happen in a lot of places. All right, so we've almost made our way around. What do you girls think of this?
It's really cool. It's really tall. It kind of looks like you know, like one of those towers, like a light tower.
A lighthouse?
Yeah, it kind of looks like
Yeah.
it.
What do you think, Jasmine?
Sorry. It's really tall, and like I like how it has the cannons like on one ledge, and then the, what is it called? Like the
bow of the ship?
The bow of the ship on the second ledge.
Yeah, I mean, I think this was.
What about you?
Oh,
Okay, you.
right here, I'll stand on this side. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool too. I like that it's actually neater than I thought. I thought it was just going to be this weird roundabout, and maybe it's because it's closed and we're able to walk around it. But I love the design. I think it's a good, different pace from what's there normally. And also along some of the windows, they've got this sidewalk art. It seems to all be themed towards women's sports, I think. Yeah, I think the ones that we've all passed by so far have all been women's sports. So, it's neat. Definitely different. Different in the middle of a major city, just to have like a turnabout like that, or a roundabout. Now, one nice thing about these northern cities is that because they have seasons, they have things like spring. And it feels very nice out here. Now, granted, it's not the cold, cold winter time, but this part is nice. The grass is super soft, the flowers are blooming, birds are chirping. It's a really nice day out here. All right, take two on Capitol Commons parking garage, where we vastly overpaid to park. Yes, these were the prices that I paid to park. Oops.
He used this one.
I made a huge mistake. But, okay, we're here now. So, we're gonna go pay and get out of here. Oh, this is so painful.
Processing credit card.
$35. I
Please
chose
take your
poorly.
paid ticket. Insert the ticket in the exit station to open the gate.
Okay.
Okay, so we have made it to, what is this place called again?
The Indianapolis Speedway.
Yes, so this is the speedway where they race. They had a race like 2 days ago, so I think they're still like cleaning up. But it's cool. So we are going to the museum of this, and what we heard was one of the like race cars, as you can hear, and Daddy was like, we're going.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Excited to see what it's like. Okay, so the museum was not open because it's getting refurbished, but there is a ride along where people get to ride with the people that race the cars, which I think is really cool. One just passed, and they go full speed like they do racing. So that's really cool. So we're just gonna go watch some, like go around and then get some footage of it and stuff and pictures. So see you when we do that.
This is secretly Daddy's ploy to get the girls to go to the Daytona 500 with me, because I know Jasmine's gonna see these cars go racing by, and as much as she likes to race, I was like, she's gonna get the bug in her, and she'll understand why I'm like, we need to go to Daytona.
I love racing,
I'm like,
on my gaming systems.
you will
I
love
love
it.
racing. Oh, Daddy, tell us about what you think about this.
So I will say, on first observations, this is not Skibbity Toilet, and it does not have any W Riz.
Guys, we told him to say that.
It's L Riz compared. It's Ohio Riz compared to the Daytona 500 or Daytona Speedway. But now that cars are on here, this is pretty awesome. You probably didn't even hear that. So we're gonna go and take a look here just a second. All right, this is their first taste of a car going around at full speed. Oh, you got some chills? Yeah. No,
Next Daytona 500.
now imagine there's about 42 of those.
Okay,
42 other ones of those going around here.
When's the next race in Florida?
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Here you go, Jasmine.
And like, I love
Here's
this.
another one. Oh, here comes one, Jasmine. Oh, here comes three, Jasmine. There's three of them. There's three of them. Oh, there's four. Oh, there are four. Feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel it in your bones? Do you feel it
I
shake?
bet you they all just switched.
Feel it shaking your insides?
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel it shaking your insides? Can't wait.
Why are you so close?
Can't wait. You keep getting closer. I haven't moved. It's because you're excited. Feeling the rumble. So now let's move down the track. What'd you think, Nellies?
That was cool.
They feel it in their bones now. Oh, here comes another one, Nellies. Here comes another one, Jasmine. Look at that smile on her face. I have not seen her smile in a long time. But look at that. That is a pure look of joy. I see. I do too. I see it too. I see it too. I haven't seen her smile like that in a long time. I think she likes it.
I smile.
She's like, "Hey man, hey, you got any more of that racing?"
Cool.
Oh, what? She won't. She wants to look around. She already knows it's coming.
Ooh, here comes. Ooh.
I'm glad we could get a genuine smile out of your face, kiddo. See, there are still fun things in this world. You just gotta try new things. Did you want to come in here when the car was pulling in? No, you didn't.
I heard the race.
Oh.
I heard cars go by.
Oh, but did you originally?
Yeah.
Or you're like, boring?
Well, when you said museum, I was like, I don't want to go in. But then I heard cars.
Yes, but your dear Papa knew there might be a chance cars are going around the track. Look, let's go racing! All right, so as we tour the Indy Speedway here, we just went into the merchandise shop and got us some cool merchandise, right? Yeah, you got to get the swag if you're here. I said we're not going to be able to make it to Wrigley Field during this tour, so I figured this would be a next best thing. But we came over here to look at the track tours, and down here, right here, it says, with first child free. And Jasmine goes, "Oh, I get in free." And we were like, "Why do you think you would get in free?" And she goes, "Because I was the first child." That doesn't mean firstborn gets in free.
What does it mean?
It means if you have children that are under the age of 2, or under the age of 5, the first one is free. The second one would be $2.
Exactly. So the firstborn child gets in free.
No, just one of them.
The firstborn.
Just one.
Well, you better choose the firstborn.
I mean, you would choose one of them.
So we just finished with the crap. I keep forgetting the name.
Its name is right there on the building.
Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So my dad got a text that our room is ready So we're gonna go eat first because we're all, well, me and Jasmine are hungry. So we're gonna go eat and then we're gonna go head into our hotel and we'll show you, we'll see where it takes us.
Okay, so I'm just in the lobby. My dad and Janelle are getting the stuff, so I'm just in the lobby. It is really nice. Look at it. You have like a really cute setup over here. This is like the kitchen area. And then you turn, you have like a whole lobby right there. It's really, really cool. I love this place. I could literally stay here. It is so nice. And then you have each room. I don't know what room number we are. We'll find it later. But it is so nice in here. I would live here. Wow.
I like it.
Okay, so for when you first walk in, you have this cute little living room right here. It's very nice. You also have a TV right there, so you could watch TV, and a little desk. And then you turn right here, you have a mini kitchen. Sorry, you have a fridge, or a freezer fridge, some cabinets, a little microwave, a little stove, just like a little area. Oh, is that?
Ooh, that's cool. It's like a desk within a desk.
Cool. So you got a giant TV, you got a little mirror right there. You got the bathroom, which we will show later. You have a closet. We haven't opened up the closet. Whoa. There's the closet. Nothing special in the closet. It's a very long and big room. I'm not expecting that. You have a nice little setup right here. Are these queen beds?
They are. Yeah.
2 queen beds, which are very comfy. A little nightstand, and then when you turn, you have this cute little setup. You have a TV and a lot of drawer space, and then a large window, which you just see an alleyway, so I'm not gonna open that. Some reading lights, and that's really the hotel. But it's so tall and long. It's really, really cool.
4 hours later.
Now, I know you're staring in the sun, but where are we?
We are at the stadium to see Caitlin Clark. We had a 2-hour nap tonight.
Yeah, you look like you still just woke up.
Yeah, because I'm still tired.
So we're at, looks to be like a fan fest type thing. We're waiting, and then Jasmine's over there tying her shoes. So, let's see, we'll get a picture here. Okay, one other cool thing that we just noticed is this looks like this is like an actual place where they'll play, because there's a place for snacks. And it's covered, which is really nice. It's kind of a nice little touch. All right, Jasmine says she's gonna go cook. So go cook. Let's see it. See those skills hard at work. She went with the medium one. Nope. That was not very good. She got to jump. See, she doesn't even jump, even with all the, you got to jump up there, Nellies. Oh, there you go. Okay, Nellies, let's see yours. Oh, you gotta dunk it, Janelle. Jump up and dunk it. Alright, soft layups. Neither one of them wants to dunk. Even with it inflatable underneath you, you didn't want to jump and elevate off the ground? Alright, Chihuahua.
I could do this one.
Oh boy. Look at that kid, he's got it. He's jumping. You're like walking over there for a layup. Oh well. Was it fun? Embarrassing a little? Yeah. See, that's what you do, Nellies.
I didn't know we were allowed to jump on that.
Oh, you didn't know you could jump on it?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, look at those ball handling skills. Ball handling skills. Hey! Hey! Weird. So weird. Let's give it a go. Let's see. Let's see those skills. Oh, with the killer cross. Yeah, with a crossover. Oh, between the legs. Between the legs. Up there at the end. Yeah! So we are clearly at a standstill right now as we wait. The lobby is full. So we are just holding out here. It's nice. Clearly the first place we're stopping is the team store. Right, girls? Gotta have some attire. Yeah, I mean, yours is good, but you gotta have more.
And gone from Iowa, we're number 22.
Okay, we're going to do a little bit of a voiceover since during the game we couldn't really record. But let me tell you, the atmosphere inside the arena was amazing. It was so great to see all the kids, both boys and girls, really excited to see Caitlin Clark. The women in the stands were a complete change to what you normally see in a what you see in an NBA game, where you had ladies all around us that were just talking stats and talking players. They really knew what they were talking about, and it was, I kind of just had to take a moment to realize like there was an entire different audience that I was being made aware of and the girls were being made aware of that up until this season of the WNBA, most people didn't actually know about. But there are a lot of people out there who have committed a lot of time and money and excitement for these teams. Caitlin herself didn't start off the game all that great, but neither did the Fever. I think the Sparks came out and played a really good game and shot tremendously from the three-point line. I think they were something like 60% behind threes. But the game was still close. I actually took this picture right here of the banners just to kind of remind ourselves that we were where the Pacers normally play. This wasn't the original home of the LA Sparks. They play in a different arena, but because Caitlin has brought such an audience, they have upgraded to the bigger arena. As we get into the second half, Caitlin does start to pick up just a little bit. Let's see what the girls say about halftime. That's the best they got. No, honestly, I think so far it's been a really good game. They're playing well. You know, I'm actually really excited to see all the little girls that are here with their parents watching this game and the little kids. But it's good for the game of basketball. It's good for women's basketball.
Yeah. Right now it is 32 to 37 in the arena.
Some of the fouls are icky, but like other than that, it's good.
What do you guys think about this stadium so far?
It's big and pretty.
I like the floor.
And I like there's like lights on like the railings, and when you make a goal, they all light up. It's really cool.
That's cool. And the Jumbotron's huge, so that's cool.
Nice. Well, I'm glad they're having a good time. It's a good game so far. And for halftime, we had this juggler performer, but it actually gets pretty good. I was really impressed. I think they liked it. It was good. It was good. It was good.
Walk away, you know how. Don't be down.
As we entered into the second half, the game started to really pick up again, and Caitlin really started to shine. She ends up with about 30 points for the evening. So from a crowd perspective, everybody really started to get what they wanted from her. After a technical where she was jawing at the referee, kind of came out and caught fire offensively. Here's a picture of their mascot, which I think is supposed to be something on fire. I don't really know. Whatever a fever logo would be. And this is just a look at the lights that the girls were talking about throughout the stadium.
All right, girls, into the third. What do you think so far?
It's really good. They caught up and then went down again. It's now 55 to 59, and Fever are losing.
Jasmine?
So far, we're down, but I think we can get
See how it goes? On this play right here, Ari McDonald gets absolutely shook. Thankfully, she was okay. It did take a minute for her to get up, but that was off a behind the back pass that really put her down on the floor. That is something I've never seen in a basketball game where somebody got injured on a behind the back pass. And then you can kind of see the Caitlin starts to make a run with some assists, some points, but in the end, it ends up just being not enough. 60% behind the three-point line from the Sparks basically sealed the game, and the final score ends up being 82-88. But overall, a fantastic experience, and one that I'm really glad we had the opportunity to go to. Got the signage over here with the schedule. So we're trying to avoid the cold rain as we walk back to the hotel. Just right outside. And it's doing this weird thing where it's like hard 1 second and it slows down for another second.
Isn't it a problem? It's 9:31 and it's still light. Like, that's not usual.
I mean, you're right. It is still pretty bright out there for 9:30. I mean,
I don't know if it's because it's raining, but
yeah.
Florida, it would be pitch black already.
Yeah, I mean, it is dark. I mean, it is really light for 9:30. You're right. What you got, Jasmine?
Just dash. I gotta pee so bad.
Huh?
I know you did.
Yeah, I trolled to tell y'all.
I'm saying,
And y'all told me no.
I'm saying, we're athletes.
Okay, all right, we're going. Just bad decisions ready to be made. All right, so as we walk back, it looks like the rain is going to hold off for us, or maybe I'm jinxing it, but the hotel that we're staying at is only a 4-minute walk, so not bad at all. We ended up staying at the Homewood Suites by Hilton. And it's actually a really nice room. I believe the girls showed it to you already. Go ahead, go straight, yeah. So it ended up working out for us anyways because we had to stay here. And yeah, valet parking was pretty expensive, but it wasn't any more expensive than paying to park. So, and then it's just a walk down this way. We're gonna make this left up here, and then the hotel is right there. So this is where the street is. That's where the arena is. So literally just a few minutes walk. So overall a good pick. Been a good day. We'll talk more about the game when we get back to the hotel, because it might rain at any second. So we're trying to burn it. And Janelle's right. It is 9:30. It's still daylight. Like daylight. A little bit weird.
9:30?
Yeah, we're in the Eastern time zone still. So, all right, we're almost back to the hotel. It's just right down here. So we're back in the room after the game. We made it back to the hotel with very little rain once we actually started going. We did get a little wet. Shirts are a little damp, but we made it. Girls, what'd you think?
I really liked it. It was really cool, really big. And Daddy said they used to like play in a smaller arena because not a lot of fans were there. But since Caitlin Clark's there, now everyone wants to see her, so they moved up to like where the boys play and stuff. And I thought that was really cool. We were up high, but like I could still see the court good, but I was like more direct on the screen because it looked like a little better. But other than that, I really liked it. Food options, just like Florida's, but maybe a little like more food options. Like we have a Dippin' Dots, but I think they just have an ice cream stand.
Yeah, there was something weird about the stadium, and to their credit, like It was as busy. Like, it wasn't 100% capacity. Like, there were some open spaces near us. But, like, everything was pretty efficient. Like, we didn't wait very long in the lines, but it was still really busy between the merchandise shop, the food and beverage locations. I don't know if it was just, like, because maybe, although there were a lot of people in the arena, maybe they weren't doing the things. But like when you go to Amway and the Magic are there, like everything's a really long wait for the most part. Like even getting in and out of the merchandise shops, there's lines everywhere. They did a fantastic job here. I think we showed some video of having to wait before you went past the touch points, but you waited indoors. Hint, hint, every arena in the state of Florida. Don't make people wait outside. Let them come into the atrium and then scan their tickets. Like we went through, actually we didn't go through security. I think there was a group that got into the atrium that had passed security and then they cut it off, but at least everybody was allowed into the entry point of the building, which was really nice, even though the weather was pretty good. Went and got shirts, obviously. We joined the Fever crew, and I thought the selection, at least for a WNBA game, was pretty solid. It was definitely heavy Caitlin Clark, so if you weren't there for Caitlin, then...
There was some stuff, like there was some stuff that I liked that weren't Caitlin.
Yeah. I think if you're a Fever fan, then there was probably I would say you might get
50%, like 20%.
Yeah. Most of it was very like they know why people are there.
50 was Caitlin, 30 was the boys team, and then like 20 was just Fever.
Yeah.
That's how I would do it.
Which was kind of interesting too, because the Pacers played here last night and were eliminated from the playoffs. So pretty big basketball buzz around Indiana. I even told the girls, I'm like, you know, a lot of the fans here are going to understand basketball. There's just something about this state where they take pride in understanding basketball. And yeah, I think in the stands, for the crowd, it was really, like, as a dad of girls and a coach girls teams, like, it was amazing to see all the little girls that were in for the game. And to be even honest, even the boys that were there for Caitlin Clark, like, that was pretty awesome. You know, and even if there were some first-time fans there, I think that's the point of all this right now is like Caitlin's opening up, you know, the world of women's basketball to a lot of different people. So it was just great to see everybody there. And for the most part, even though they lost, everybody looked like they had a good time because it was close until the last few minutes. So, Jasmine, what were your thoughts about the whole experience?
It was nice. I liked how you checked in, like you, there was like a basketball court and like there were games to entertain you and like you didn't have to pay for it, like it was just a free like go in, and like I liked how it was all tied up to basketball, so that was nice. And then like I loved the inventory, like it was really nice.
Yeah.
There wasn't like a lot of games, but like you could just go down to the basketball court and play games. And with the like merchandise shop, it was really funny because I was like walking past this guy and he was like, do you all have any like merch that's not Caitlin Clark? And I just was like just started like giggling because that was like kind of funny, you know?
Yeah, my dude, that's why everybody's here. Like, it's like going to a rock concert.
No,
You're here for the band, okay?
And then he was like, because I don't like Caitlin Clark because she's from Iowa. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was kind of funny with the rivalry between Indiana and Iowa. But I think we're going to call it a day for today.
I'm still tired.
Yeah, and tomorrow we head over to Chicago. So we will see you in the next video. And we don't have a catchphrase yet, so...
Deuces.
Bye.
Time to go to sleep.
All right, see ya.
Oh, my brain. Sit down, bro.
All right, Chihuahua.
We are done with it.
Catch the Caitlin fever.